With all other playthroughs in Victoria 2 finished and wrapped up, it seems fitting to start something new, and something really new. This is Victoria 2 New World Order, which is a mod that lets you play from 1946 in like an East versus West setting, and also has a bookmark for 1992. And in this case, for this playthrough, I chose the People's Republic of China starting at January 1st, 1946. And let's just say the PRC is in a fairly precarious situation right here with, well, let's just say that the Republic of China has a lot of troops and we only have about 240,000 men in total. So I don't know how this will really play out. And unfortunately, we don't start with any generals, which seems a bit strange in a scenario like this. We start with very little troops, no generals. I mean, you would imagine to have like Mao Zedong or someone like that to at least start out as a general. Well, the mod is of course not done, but I would like to see at least some generals be put into the game when you start the game with, for example, the People's Republic of China, and I imagine that their leaders have no generals either. So it's not like, it's unfair towards, like the Republic of China is somehow better equipped to handle this, but they do start with a hell of a lot more men, which I assume is historic. I mean, it was quite a shock to everyone that Mao Zedong managed to turn it around and win. Either way, this doesn't help us though. We need to win either way. So I think I will enable this place as a rally point and immediately start to mobilize the troops because we need more men. And over here we have the China 1666. Wait, no, not 1666. What the hell am I talking about? 1616 army, which will be heading to Beijing and try to keep it there. And we will have to do my good old usual play style as so they've added split in half. What a interesting thing that did not work at all. Not at all work. So I suppose I will just have to do it myself then, if it doesn't want to help me. Okay, so the splitting didn't work because I assume this regiment thing is bugged out. This regiment has no men in it, and it belongs to whom exactly? Well, this is strange. I have a regiment here that doesn't belong to anyone, so I think I will just have to disband it. There we go. So we have now 3 armies in total, and we will get more men from the mobilizing part. So yeah, I downloaded this mod to just try something new, and the thing is like 700 megabytes or something, which is pretty substantial for being a mod to this game, when the game itself is basically the same amount. So as you can see, there's been a lot, technologies added, a lot of events and decisions and everything like that, and of course, the whole world is reshaped to fit the theme. I have yet to play with it any greater amounts. I only played a little bit of this mod, to be honest, so I am a novice. So let's discover it together, shall we? And if any of you have played it previously, then just lend me whatever tips that you can give me, and I will do the usual Victoria 2 playstyle of raising taxes and, I suppose, lowering everything else, because we are at war. We need to focus on the war. We don't have time for anything else really. And still with this we're losing money, which would mean we need to lower military spending as well and lower education to even like something like this. But I assume that cost will rise either way, and let's start with the time so it can pass. Great Wars discovered. The Chinese leadership is preparing for war. Oh, we did get generals. Oh, wonderful. So I take back that complaint. I take back the complaints. I really do. Here's Mao Zedong. Why can't we use him? Oh, this is already... Oh, he already got assigned to an army. Oh yeah, of course he would be. Wonderful, wonderful. I take back all my complaints about this before. The thing is, when I played it before, it was on a different version, and in that version you did not get any generals, so I assumed it would be the same when I looked at it. But oh well, we got our generals, and now we need to, I suppose army doctrine will be the first thing to do. We are at war, so we kind of need it, to be honest. And I played, as I mentioned just previously, I am repeating myself, the People's Republic of China a little bit in a previous version, and hopefully this time they had fixed the whole thing where, like the Soviet Union, when they had taken over all the equipment and stuff from the what's it called, the Japanese army in China that they had left over when they surrendered and handed it over to Mao Zedong. That didn't really work. You didn't get any peacetime. There was like, oh, there will be a ceasefire now in the war. Like this, and maybe this time it will work. So let's see. Temporary ceasefire. Seemingly to no effect. The war is still raging on. So yeah, it would be nice if it somehow had counted it in. But this doesn't count as a real war. It counts as a civil war. I wonder how they managed to do that in the confines of the game. Like the game mechanics. Because it doesn't show up here. Wait, is it? Or down here, I mean. Wait, where is it in? I played so much Hearts of Iron 4, I can't remember. Either way, you're supposed to see... Where do you see it? Oh, you're supposed to see it anyway, that you're at war. But this is a civil war, and it's classified as such. So, yeah. Gotta keep that in mind. Beijing is almost liberated, which means we should probably try to help out these poor troops. A meeting of three. Let's see what this is all about. Three men standing on a street corner, arguing the twists and turns of life, fate, and providence, were arrested today by local police. I like the picture in the background. Let's see, locals of course, blah blah blah. Oh, so it's just one of these. I thought it would be like the meeting of three. I thought it was going to be like, oh, Stalin and Churchill and Mao Zedong meet each other to talk about something of importance, but this was just regular things happening. Let's also say Chang. Where is our capital? Oh, it's here in Jinan. Oh no, why am I playing in China? It's a mistake. Oh yeah, I need to save this one over here. Holy crap, it's being beaten down. These are just conscripts, but they're still motorized infantry. Which is pretty interesting that that's the standard unit. Oh, we also have... Oh, there's another ceasefire. Or maybe it was part of the same. Maybe now it will actually work. No? Okay. Oh well, we lost that battle. And here we have call for military aid in the war. War is costly and our finances are severely strained by the ongoing war. Well, if we can get some money, then I will be sure to ask for it. I mean, why should I say no to money? Money's always good. And we need some good battles to win this war. Seriously good battles. Here we have a fairly strong army. Going for Shangchu? Something like that? Yeah, sure. And this one to this province that I will not name. The J province. You could call it J1 against these other J provinces. Like this one, J2, and so forth. Saves me from trouble. They seem unwilling to attack though. So it seems like a game of cat and mouse will take place. So we can might as well increase the time and speed. What will we do with these? I think maybe encourage officers. No, not officers, but soldiers. We only have one of these to use right now due to technology. So we will use it for soldier purposes so we can recruit them in our time of need. We start with a lot of, well, the provinces here in the south being occupied. Unfortunately, we don't start with an army there though, for some reason, I don't know why. Like, how did it come to occupy it if I had not had an army there? Or maybe as before the bookmark, I had one army down there, but it was soundly defeated, and now they're just retaking the territory that army had taken. That's going to be my working... Okay, I will roll with that canon. That's what happened in reality. It's hard to see if times are moving or not. Like, one thing I am not big a fan of currently is kind of the UI. It's a bit too dark and cluttered. It's not, well, it's not really more cluttered than previously. It's just that, well, it is darker, much darker, which makes it a bit harder to see. And they've added, a number of icons on their own, which kind of makes it harder to read than it was previously, for very little reason. I do like the background though, it's pretty cool with all the lights and stuff in Europe and here in Japan, and well, the very few lights in Africa. Getting back Chinese lands. Well, we got back Chinese lands apparently. Primary culture is dominating. Large nation. Well, wonderful. We got some more territory and then we became a large nation. Unfortunately, they are under control of the Republic of China. Well, end of temporary ceasefire. I'm pretty sure that the temporary ceasefire was already over, but sure, why not? Why the hell not? I am worried here. I am very worried. I want them to attack me, but they are avoiding me. Oh, actually, speaking of the devil, they are attacking me now. In Jian. So we need to send some reinforcements over there quickly. Hopefully, we're praying for good fortune in the war. Very good fortune, in fact. We will definitely need it. And it's going poor. It's going poor, currently. It's still going poor, isn't it? Yes, it is. Wonderful. No. In fact, not wonderful. Awful, awful. They have, they outnumber us quite heavily. So we need good battles. Come on, why is it going so badly? How good is that general? He is pretty shit. My general is amazing in comparison. Yet he is dominating. He is dominating us. Going a little bit better now, but we still needed to send in this. And with these armies, we're still outnumbered. So, yeah. Not good, not good. Hopefully we can turn the battle around and have it be, a victory in the end. At least that's what I have to hope for. Beijing, they just snuck in and took. Just like that. And they are being mean to us in Yan'an. So, overall, this is going pretty darn shit. Wait, Chinese Civil War erupts. I'm pretty sure the Civil War has been going on for quite a while by now, but sure. It erupted suddenly, unexpectedly. It kind of just decided to happen. Well, it's going a bit better now, but we need much, much better victories than this. And I'm pretty sure we have not caught up yet in killing them. Oh, Cold War. Have fun. Now we have joined the communist bloc. Perhaps that can give us some leverage. So we will definitely join the communist bloc, just like assuming that happened in real life, at least for a while. We have an alliance, but we cannot call them in because it's a Chinese civil war. Civil wars we cannot call allies in. But at least I'm hoping for men and whatever else. Oh, come on, kill them all. Well, not kill them all. Some of these people are just people we want on our side in the end. So, Chude, can you maybe win here? Maybe. Oh. 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 Oh, wonderful, wonderful start. Hopefully it can keep up. And it's going well over here as well. Interesting. I'm shocked. And I'm blessed with fortunes of great war. I've been watching a lot of Spartacus, I gotta say. I heard of Spartacus when it was aired on TV. Or when it was, rolling on. And I always kind of dismissed it because it seemed, I don't know, violence and just sex and stuff like that. It seemed like it was kind of all that and very little else. Turns out, at least season 1, pretty darn good show, gotta say. Really bloody good. Unfortunately, much unfortunately, the lead actor kind of died, unfortunately, in cancer. So they had to replace him. But it's still a good show. I'm watching the season 2, so when you're watching this video, don't try to spoil me. For one thing, I am more likely to spoil myself, so fooled you. And hopefully I will have managed to finish the rest of the show before any of you get to watch this video. So you can't spoil me anyway. So we will win this victory in the name of Batiatus. And hopefully it can be a victory. Because so far our armies are underperforming. And our territory is dwindling. We kind of need a peace. Is there a peace to be had? No, there's no peace to be had. We need to turn this around, at least partially, to have a peace so we can settle down in... Like, our economy is just bleeding money. We are bleeding money. A lot of it is in social spendings, so we can cut those. But yet, there's like 77... Where does it even come from? Administration. Damn it. Can we have no administration? Lower spending a little bit? Like, we're going to go bankrupt anyway, so... What's the point? And what? How is this? Like, we have hundreds of thousands of men fighting each other. Sure, in Forest Mountains. Deciduous. What the crap? That's not good. That's not good at all. So Taijuan? Come on! This is the last... Well, here's Chiang's ultimatum. We're taking part in the unity government, but it's love... We are in civil bloody war. And I mean bloody. I'm not just saying it because it's stuck in my head in the past few weeks. I'm saying bloody because this is a really bloody war. Chiang, probably feeling that the system is crumbling, demanded that we disband our militias and accept governmental administration in our deepest strongholds. This proposal seems outrageous, as we will give up our primary means of influence, but some of our mother comrades, or right-wing traitors as we may call them, discuss this possibility. Well, we might as well just leave the coalition. We will leave the unity government. And, well, they will be mad at us, but oh well. Poor them, poor them. It's even poor as us. We're much poorer. And the mobilization is almost done as well. How is this possible? How is this possible? How is this legal? It shouldn't be. Like, we have exhausted all our venues, and yet we have nothing. Oh well. At the end of the month, these will get some reinforcements. Hopefully a lot. 50,000 men. Okay, retake this province. No one lives there, but retake it anyway. How do you see the amount of people again? Oh, there we go. You know, almost as many as the amount of soldiers I have. Oh. Well, in total, really. How all of these are not doing better. Come on. Come on. There's no way it can go this badly. Soviet limited support. Well, we got a stockpile and money. And we will use that money. We also have to pay back our loans, which we have a lot of. We actually can pay back all of the loans. Good, then we don't have to pay interest for it. Hopefully, yeah, we do actually have to pay interest then. And beyond that, we kind of need to cut spending even further somehow. No, we can go for that amount. So the money will still be... Like, we have a decent amount of money now to support ourselves. We just need to win victories. I pledge allegiance. Welcome home, countrymen. Well, thankfully, they did something. And they have still yet more men. Like, I'm losing in the home territory, and I'm outnumbered in the home territory. Yet they have a bunch of men that they haven't committed to the battle yet. It's just tragic. Really tragic. Well, we got some reinforcements here, but it's still going horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. In fact, let's just retreat from there and then try to go for their weak armies with this big one. That should probably work out. So when we have these now, we can go for this place and try to knock them out. That should be fairly decent. And hopefully they will arrive before the end of the month, which they won't do, most likely. Well, some of them got stuck. Well, they arrived at the end of the month, and that will mean we have 172,000 men. So we have 172,000 men here, which we will attack with. This time we will be on the attacking front. Hopefully it can work out well. Hopefully it won't end in disaster. A lot of hope is spewing forth. Of course it's 18th of November and they will leave at before that. Typical, isn't it?